circle. We'll see if they circle back or keep following the herd. I'm sure they're just satelliting that herd with the 5-point. And 5-point's the same 5-point. Last weekend, a week ago today, Brandon and I stocked up on him, snuck up on him in his bed with his cows. We had him bedded down, just stood there and watched him for like 10 minutes. We were sitting there at least 10 minutes. And we backed out. And, man, that was almost picture perfect. That was almost perfect. Everything but there was no shot. Brandon his first bowl, and I might have been able to get one of them raggies. Oh well, life goes on. Pretty exciting. I was shaking, so I know Brandon was shaking. Both shaking pretty good. So close. Alright folks, so a little recap. This is Brandon's first year ever hunting, and first year archery hunting, and first experience in a self-climbing tree stand, and fucking bull came in like freaking he was on a string, perfect this morning. He's coming in, and Brandon got caught with his pants down. He was seated. He couldn't get stood up. Before he knew it, it was too late. The cows were right there, and they were looking around, and we were hoping they were going to calm down, and they were pretty edgy. And yes, freaking, I got her. You saw the video, and then after cows eventually winded us, and they all boogered out of there. I almost was able to get a weasel a shot through the trees at that 5-point, and I just couldn't quite get. There's a limb right next to my stand. I couldn't get positioned, and then you know, the next thing we know, I made a few cow calls, and the raghorn 3-point and a 4-point came in, and they're coming, and Brandon got stood up. Everything was perfect. All they had to do was keep coming the way they were coming, and they turned and cut out the way those cows had ran off, and just kind of wide berthed us around until they got our wind eventually. And I thought they were going to commit and come in. I could have took a shot at 45 yards broadside, but I thought they were going to commit and come all the way in, and Brandon was going to be able to whack one, and we were going to maybe get a double. You know, I thought we were going to be able to get both those guys, and you know, that's what I get for thinking. Yeah, right.
Get you every time.
Yeah. I mean, at one point that 5-point was, I don't know, 10 yards from me, and he's what? How far was he from you? He couldn't have been very far.
About 10 yards.
10, 12 yards. It came in perfect. I mean, it was perfect. He was separated from the cows. He swung over right in front of Brandon. He just couldn't move. He couldn't stand. He couldn't draw. It would have been a kind of a long time to hold it drawn with him coming. But here's what it is. It's opening day, folks. And the excitement continues. We were walking up here back to the rig, hiking out, and lo and behold, there's a bear right in front of us. And Brandon's jacket, he had taken it off because we're hiking out, and I don't know what happened. It
fell off my shoulder and wrapped around the bow.
So he couldn't get drawn in time, and that bear was like 10 yards. And he saw us, you know, and he was messing with trying to get the jacket off of his bow, and I was trying to get the damn camera running. Wasn't sure whether to grab the bow or the camera. But yeah, day one, morning one in the books. Lots of excitement. Hopefully it continues at this rate. You know, third time's a charm, right? We screwed up on the elk this morning, screwed up on the bear on our way out. Now maybe we'll get something on the way back to camp. But we're gonna go take a nap because 3 o'clock this morning came awful early.